Hi, this is Paul from Grow Mushrooms Canada. Today I want to show you a handy tool that can be used if you have a whole bunch of logs that you want to inoculate with mushroom spawn. There's three simple steps to this. The first step is to drill the holes. The second step is to inoculate the log with the sawdust spawn and the tool. And the third step is to wax it over. We use soya wax, and we have a little camp stove that we use for heating up the wax in a tin can or in a pot, whatever you want to use. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to drill the log. And this is an angle grinder adapter and a 12mm drill bit, or 12mm auger anyways, that can be used. It's a high-speed one, so if you want to do it quickly, you'll get through a lot of logs in a quick way. The auger can also be used in a regular drill too. Alrighty, there we go. So as you can see, I started the first row. I went about 6 inches over on each one and then staggered it over by an inch or two. You can go an inch or two, and what that does is it creates a diamond pattern in the log. Alrighty, and then I'm going to cut the plug or the sawdust spawn open. And this is actually a pretty economical way of inoculating logs. If you have a lot of logs to do, it's a lot cheaper than plug spawn. And you just take this tool here, bang it into the sawdust spawn, put it on the hole, release the bottom 2 fingers, and press it in. Once again, I'm gripping it, releasing the bottom 2 fingers. So let's just show you it in action here. And the advantage to this particular tool here that I designed is it's a bit of a different design than the original palm inoculator, which is, the palm inoculator is basically a tool similar to this that you use by, same thing, but then instead you're gripping the palm inoculator and you're using a second hand on it. So you're using 2 hands, which doesn't leave your hand free for turning the log at the same time. And sometimes if you're on wheels or on a table and you have a crooked log and you're trying to stop it from rolling, it can be a real hassle. So this really speeds things up and makes it a lot easier. This tool here I make myself in my workshop. It's made out of 3/16 stainless steel, apart from the plunger, which is brass, and the spring on top, which is just regular metal. In order to clean it, super simple. Take a screwdriver, unscrew the brass plunge. This is the only piece I actually get machined in a machine shop, is the brass plunge, because it's has to be pretty precise. Separate the tool like that. Take that out, rinse it out, clean it. Put the spring back in. Put that back in. Plunger back. Screw the plunger back in. Again. And that's all there is to it. And inoculate away again. The springs, we have springs. We can sell the springs, or you can also find them in hardware stores. This is a very common spring that you'll find, and it is metal, so it will rust after a while. But it's a super common spring. Yeah, and for more information, oh yeah, by the way, I should cover this with wax. The wax should be hot. We use a dauber, we use soy wax, and This little packet here, 100 grams of soil wax, will do approximately 2 logs. The large one here, 1 pound, will do 20 logs, up to around 20 logs or so. We take our daubers here, just wipe it on, and usually do a few holes at one time. And then set the logs in a shady place. And depending on what species of mushrooms you're putting in, you'll see mushrooms from anywhere from 6 months to 2 years. And that's it for this video, and thanks so much, and take care.